Congratulations to Mr. Rangasamy and all other MLAs who won in the recently conducted assembly elections. When they are going to form the government, as a social activist, I want to give some of the recommendations. Number one, like even in the year 2011, when NR Congress achieved a big victory, we gave him a recommendation that he should not include the tainted MLAs in the cabinet. And we want to give this as a first recommendation. Also, the panchayat elections are pending for more than 10 years in Puducherry. In independent India, one panchayat election was conducted in the year 1968. After the 73rd Amendment, all other states have conducted around 5 elections once in 5 years, in 1996, in 2001, 2006, 2011 and 2016. But whereas Pondicherry conducted only one panchayat election in 2006 and the term is over in the year 2011. So panchayat election should be conducted at the earliest. Some people say that since Pondicherry Union Territory is a very small place, we don't need grassroots level representatives, that is the panchayat presidents and councillors, which comes to around 1,000 representatives. In fact, only the grassroots level functionaries like the panchayat bodies will be truly responsive and representative of the unresponsible functionaries at the grassroots level. But what happens in Pondicherry is at the bottom we don't have any functionaries, but at the top we have so many functionaries. For example, in a small place, it's equivalent to one district and it's equivalent to one Lok Sabha constituency. And here there are around 17 IAS officers and 6 IPS officers. It's top heavy, but whereas what we need is representatives at the bottom so that they know the people's aspirations and the needs. And the third one is protection of water bodies. Around 83 tanks were rehabilitated in Puducherry, and water users association and tank users associations were also formed to take care of the tanks. But after around 15 to 20 years, the water users association is also not effectively functioning and the water bodies are also not in very good condition. So they have to be rehabilitated. Similarly, in the past 5 years during the previous government, so many small water bodies and small lakes were rehabilitated by the government and also by the civil society organizations. In spite of that, during the rainy season, the water is not only flowing in the canals, but also flowing on the roads. It creates water stagnation near Indira Gandhi Square, Rajiv Gandhi Square, and in Laspet area. We saw that even a lady lost her life in the floods on the road in a residential area. This is partly because of non-protection of the water bodies and non-protection of the water canals, and also because of the plastic bags and the plastics which are stagnating the water flow. Here, the plastic bags below 50 microns were banned in Puducherry in the year 2017, and in 2019 all the plastic single-use plastics were banned. Even after 2 bans, it is still only in the paper and it is not in practice. So that has to be implemented in letter and spirit. Next one is auto meters. Once in 5 years, auto meter and the charges are fixed, but it was never followed. the diesel and petrol prices are, steadily increasing, but in spite of that, the petrol and diesel prices are lowest in South India, and whereas the auto fares were fixed as highest in South India, in spite of that, the meters are not fixed and it is not functioning. So the government should make sure that auto drivers and auto owners abide by the law of the land. So it will be beneficial to the, not only to the general public but also to the auto drivers, since there will be an increase in the auto users. When it is a nominal rate, when it is a judicious rate, definitely there will be more people to use the auto rickshaws. So the meters should be fixed in the autos and it should be made functional. That's all. Thank you.